Okay, I'm doing another. This is the third voice meme I'm doing tonight because I like hearing my own voice, and I'm not doing anything better. And I'm just gonna fucking post these all at the same time, and yeah. Okay, here we go. This is an anime manga voice meme from that I found on Gentle Skies' blog. Okay, question 1. State your name and URL. My name is Shrissa, and my URL is Dataraw. Question 2. What was the first anime you ever saw and the first manga you ever read? First anime I saw was probably Pokemon or Dragon Ball Z when I was like 6. And then after that, the first one that I like actually got into was the first one I ever got into was Naruto when I was like 8 years old. And the first manga I ever read was Naruto. I don't really read manga that much. I don't have time for it. I'm wasting my life away on the computer instead. Which series is closest to your heart and why? The series that is closest to my heart is probably Naruto, because I've liked it since I was about 8 years old. So what, that would have been 6 years, almost 7 years. And it has taught me a lot of life lessons, and it makes me laugh, and it makes me question things. I don't know. Next question. Question 4. If you had to pick one character as your ultimate favorite, what would it be and why? Oh god. To be completely honest, a lot of you see me fangirl over like Hidora and fucking everyone else, but I'm going to have to say either Itachi or Kushina, because Itachi is the brother I never had, and Kushina is the mother I never had, and they're both really good, pure-hearted characters. Kushina was a great mother to Naruto, and she's fucking beautiful, and she's my queen, and I love her to death. And Itachi was like the perfect brother. His whole life was just revolved around Sasuke and was centered on Sasuke, and he didn't love anyone more than he loved Sasuke. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, I love this clan, and he loves what's going on. No, he fucking loved Sasuke with 99.99999% of his heart. And yeah, he did a lot of shit for that son of a bitch, so very fucking thankful. That is my answer for question 4. What is your ultimate favorite pairing and why? I don't want to answer this. Okay, I'm just gonna say different pairings, because again, my favorite male and female pairing is Naru Saku. And you know what? Because it's still early in the night, I'm going to go on a rant about this. You might want to stop the video here because you're just gonna get annoyed, or maybe skip to like farther. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. So the reason Narusaku is my favorite male and female pairing is because there's a few reasons. The first reason being is that it has the best chance of becoming canon at this point in the whole entire fucking Naruto series. Yeah, I know a lot of people who will say, and a lot of Naruto shippers will say, oh, Sakura treats him like shit. She always hits him, and Hinata has been there for him since the beginning. Yes, that may be true, but she never interacted with Naruto up until after they all got put on teams. Sakura was there with Naruto since the beginning, since they were all put on teams, since Team 7 was created, since they were all going through exams and shit. And you can see in the one chapter where Naruto transforms as Sasuke and goes up to Sakura and has to pretend to be Sasuke. And then he goes to take a shit, and actual Sasuke comes and talks to Sakura, and she thinks that he's gonna kiss her, but he doesn't, and calls her annoying, or more annoying than Naruto. She gets really heartbroken, and she starts to sympathize for Naruto, and that's when her feelings, I think, begin for him. And yeah, and it's not so much, it doesn't show so much in part 1, her feelings, but in part 2 you can really obviously see her feelings for him. Like, I don't think Kishi makes fucking, how many years? When did Naruto start? Like 12 years ago, something like that? I don't think he's done years and years of character develop, of that kind of relationship development shit for no reason. And the same goes for what's the other pairing called? Brain fart. Sasuke Karen. That's another one. Like, I don't like that pairing at all, but it also has the biggest chance of becoming canon, so I'm completely okay with it. And we're back to Narusaku. If you want to read a bunch of rants about why it's probably going to become canon and has the best chance, you can just send me an ask, and I'll send you the links, because I read them all the time and I cry over them, and it makes me feel better about life. Okay, and the second reason that I ship it is because, and I'm probably going to get a lot of shit for this, but I don't really care. The second reason I ship is because it reminds me a lot of the relationship between Minato and Kushina. And I also have some rants about that. If you want to read them, you can message me as well. And my second favorite pairing is Itachi and Deidara. And that's more of a crack pairing, obviously, but there's this one thing in the manga I know I come across a lot when I'm going to clean caps, and it's Hidan, he was mocking Deidara, and Itachi fucking glared at Hidan. He was like, "Shut the fuck up!" And then next 5 seconds, I'm gonna fucking Amaterasu your ass, you son of a bitch. And you just got that look in his eyes, and it probably doesn't mean anything, but in the mind of me, it does. So yeah, that's my answer for question 5. And there's still 5 more questions. So if you're still listening to this at this point, good for you. I hope you find $100 on the ground tomorrow. Okay, question 6. Are there any cliches in anime or manga that annoy you? I don't know what this question means. Question 7. Which mangaka do you favor most in terms of their drawing style? Dude who created Bleach, was it Tite Kubo? I love his art style. Like, if you look at a lot of my traditional art, the face shapes of all the guys and even the girls, they have the look of how he draws the face shapes of all his male characters, and it's like a mix of his drawing style and the artist Lily. I base a lot of my art off of her art and mix those two together, and you get my art. Traditional art, anyways. Digital's kind of different. Question 8. Which series do you think is most underrated and deserves more credit? I don't really know. I don't think I've watched enough anime to answer this question. I think maybe if I had to pick from the 5, and you're gonna call me noob for saying that, if I had to pick from the 5 that I've seen, I'd probably have to say Black Butler. A lot of people don't like it, and I don't know why, because I think it's really good. Maybe it's because it's it almost became a yaoi anime manga thing. I don't know. I liked it. It made me cry. I want to punch fucking Alois in the face a few times. Question 9. If you could switch places with... Oh, wait. Oh, yes, it is question 9. If you could switch places with any character for one day, who would it be and why? It would be... I don't know. I gotta think of a character who's alive from Naruto. Probably Sakura. Like, if I wasn't in the war, I would want to be her. So I could, like, either marry Naruto or C. Yeah, I'd go bang C. And then I would go marry Naruto after that. 10. Question 10. What is the most important lesson you've learned from your sojourn in an anime world? So I guess sojourn means like journey. The most important lesson I've learned from this world is that if you fucking weeb out, you're gonna get a lot of shit and no one's gonna like you, and don't be that guy that bases all your facts about everything off the anime, because the anime is shit compared to manga. I've learned that a lot from Naruto. Especially if you're gonna be a dipshit who bases all your facts off on fillers, yeah, good fucking luck with your life. And yeah, that's it. That's it for this voice meme. 11, almost 12 minutes of talking. If you've stayed for these whole 12 minutes, I congratulate you, and I want you to come message me and tell me that you've stayed, and we're gonna have a nice talk about why you're awesome. Okay, that's it. Okay, bye.